Welcome to a stupendously exciting edition of Inside Media Weekly.
Spoobatubu tambadoo. Spobbity.
We're listening to NSYNC.
That's right.
In the camp.
Trash in the camp. Kevin Bastos here because we're talking Tarzan.
Of course.
We're going to discuss Tarzan and all the Disney movies soon.
Inside Media 20 years
Justin
ago.
Pinto
over, right?
is here.
Was it the 90s?
Oh, I don't even know.
And
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'm here, yes.
The Sea Otters are here. They're not
Allegedly.
here.
A bird flew by.
They were laying around on the pavement for a few minutes, and then now
Too hot. Take a break.
Day out there.
It must be warm in Monterey Bay. What is
Warm.
the temperature today in Monterey?
Oh, my.
Were you curious?
Good gravy. No. 0% chance.
It's currently 60 degrees in Monterey, California.
People are bundled up like it's been...
67% humidity, though.
Ooh.
I don't know what...
How will they make it?
Moist.
So, we had the worst box office,
Oh.
Easter box office in the last 10 years.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
Shazam falls at number 2. Of course, we have The Curse of La Llorona. I can't say it. Llorona.
Isn't it a double L?
There's a lot of L's. There's a lot of L's.
La Lorna. Or is
So,
it
which...
Lorna. You seen the Lego movie?
Which...
Or like Ninjago? Where he calls him Laloid? I think that's the great joke of Ninjago.
I know it's the Lego movies.
Laloid.
That made the lowest
So La
amount.
Llorona outperformed. It's it's another horror movie that's done well. They were predicting like 18 to 20 million, 26.
Already made $20 million profit.
Shazam falls to number 2, but didn't have a very big drop. And then Breakthrough, which I saw a lot of trailers on TV for.
I did not see a lot of trailers for it.
Nor did I.
And I saw something that was like,
I
is
must
that the
be
big
watching
Fox? Isn't that the first Disney Fox movie or something? Is that what it was?
Breakthrough?
Wasn't it the first movie that Disney owns Fox that Fox put out?
Perhaps.
I thought I read
But
an
it's
article
the inspirational
about
story. The kid goes, falls underwater and should be dead, and then it's kind of a spiritual movie. No?
that. I'm
must be watching
unfamiliar.
the channels
I'm unfamiliar.
That had a lot of.
I'm glad it's.
I've
I'm
been
glad
watching
it's
a lot
called
of Game
Breakthrough.
of Thrones lately. So,
I've watched 2 episodes of Game of Thrones.
have you? Did you? I watched all the old seasons,
I did not.
and then
I am current.
it's pretty exciting.
And don't worry, Disney's still making movie. Captain Marvel number 4, Dumbo number 6, and Penguins debuted at number 12.
I looked and I saw Dumbo is not going to cover the budget on that one, is it?
Yeah, Dumbo's got-
Yeah, live action. Like, how many live actions can you do?
More apparently.
Wait a minute, we got more
Lion
coming.
King coming, Aladdin coming,
Those two look relatively
Great
interesting.
Mouse Detective coming. No,
As I'm interested as
that's
The second
garbage.
Great
No,
Mouse Detective.
there's only one Great Mouse Detective.
You're thinking of the Avengers Down Under.
Rescuers
Rescuers
not Avengers.
Down
It would be
Under.
Avengers Down Under.
The Rescue Avengers?
You said the Avengers
Well,
Down Under.
it's coming next.
It was one of those movies with mice.
It's a
in them.
mashup.
I don't know.
I like that. The Avengers Down Under.
Well, after this, they all, where are they going to go now?
Truth.
So I feel like somebody in this panel may have just recently seen a double feature
It was me.
It was not me.
featuring Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel.
Mrs. Frick came in. She goes, "Did you find anyone to go to the movie with?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh." I said, "No." It was wonderful.
Was there anybody else there?
There was one other man. It was particularly creepy, and it was one of those scenarios where you had to pick your own seat. And I sat down, and he sat down.
Right next
It was
to you?
No,
Okay.
it was
Same row?
Empty theater.
yes, of course, empty theater except for the two of us.
Row.
And it was one of those things where we both, determined to sit in our own chair. So, but I forgot. Well, there was 2 people at the 9:30 a.m. showing of Shazam, and
You were one of them?
yes,
Okay.
yes, and then there were 10, 12 at Captain Marvel around noon. So
Wow.
it was a perfect day. It was perfect. I walked in. I actually got popcorn at 9:30 in the morning. I said my lunch today will be movie snacks. It was great. It was great. It was perfect. Got 1 popcorn, and then for the second movie, got a second popcorn.
It always seems so good while you're eating it, and then
I
you're
know.
like, all I've eaten today is popcorn
Did you get the
and
full-
cherry Pepsi.
Did you get the large one so you could just go out for a free refill? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Because it gets a little stale, you dump it and get new.
Right. I just start, I did not finish the second one. I got a couple bites into the second one.
Yeah,
I was like,
I mean-
I think I'm done with popcorn for like a month. But
As you feel yourself dehydrate from all the
right?
salt, you're
That
just
was
like,
terrible. It was terrible. But in addition, when I went to Cinemark, they had a rack out front of T-shirts for $1. I was like, oh, I may have bought 6 $1 T-shirts. It was great.
Wow.
All different or the same?
All different. All different.
Movies?
It was like it was like a Iron Man, and then that was one I said.
Oh, the old Ant-Man.
Ant-Man one. I was like, who is this guy? And Degnan says it's Ant-Man. I was like, all right, $1. So I got an Ant-Man. I got Iron Man. I got.
Were these officially licensed merchandise?
Yes.
Or were they
licensed only for Cinemark theaters?
really? So they're special editions.
There was a Black Panther one. I'm trying to think what else I got. Then I got one that had Wreck-It Ralph on it, and I got another one that had Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And something else. Oh yeah, it was like $1. Psh, you're coming with me, along with my popcorn refill. It was great.
So
It was a fabulous day.
So were the movies fabulous? That's the real question.
It's tricky to answer that. They were both pretty good. I'm hedging before very good. Captain Marvel started off slowly and got better. And Shazam started off good and then got weaker at the end. It was a weird set. Like, I felt like this was the best DC movie I've seen. I also saw Aquaman. That was garbage.
What?
That was garbage.
No.
It was poor. It was terrible. I watched it, and my wife and I were like, oh.
It's the 20th biggest movie of all time
I
worldwide.
got it. There's a lot of bad taste out there. It was bad.
I might
it was
rewatch
flashy. It was pretty. The dialogue was awful. I felt like
it's a DC movie.
I felt like there was a 10th grader who had a homework assignment to finish it by 7th period, and at lunch was like frantically throwing out things. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. And then threw it in the can, and that was it.
Wow.
And, it was not as hard as Justice League.
Oh, it's way better than Justice League.
I don't know if I'd go way better than Justice League.
Way better.
But in that pantheon of films, like I was like, okay, what's going to be the winner here? I think Wonder Woman and Shazam are good. I'd call them very good. I think the Superman movie is good, and I don't know if there's I don't know if there's anything else that I'd even call good.
It's good that they kind of set a very low bar.
Oh yeah.
So when things come out, people are like, "Wow, this is maybe that's what Aquaman."
It's like Suicide Squad. It was like there's some things that are good about it and more things that are bad about it.
I have a hard time putting it in the same category.
Oh yeah.
I almost bought Aquaman like 3 times over break.
I bought it.
I didn't. I almost did.
I bought it. It's flashy and pretty. Very special effects laden, like too much. I almost felt like I was watching Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow or something. You like that throwback?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Nice.
You're welcome. Yeah, for the 7 viewers who know that. So
I used to own that on HD DVD.
wow.
Never watched it.
No, of course not.
But I owned
it. No.
But I got
for
it.
a time. Did you open it or just leave it in the sealed plastic?
I'm not sure.
All
I
right.
used to open them all, and then I was like, why am I opening these? I'm not going to watch it. So
Okay. It was good. The actor who played the Shazam character, really funny. Really good. A couple of the kids were pretty good. A couple of the kids were not good. Like, there were a lot of kids in the movie, and often that wrecks it. Villain was a little one-dimensional, but it was not a bad film. Altogether, it was pleasant. I will own it when it comes out. Little Superman reference at the end there, right at the end of the film. They brought him in, but it wasn't like he was actually in just to his neck. So the actor.
So we don't know if he had a mustache or not.
No. Well, he's gone now. He quit, right?
Maybe. Well, you never know.
He's been
Maybe that
replaced.
actor had a mustache.
Henry. Yeah, I don't know. It's unknown.
Right? I mean, well, mystery.
Truth.
We're not paying any money to edit that mustache out. Just shoot him from the neck down. We don't have that budget.
But I don't know who played him. I didn't stick around that much for the credits. I did watch all the credits, but
That'd be fantastic. It was Henry Cavill.
I had 0% chance of that.
It probably would have showed his face if it was him.
He showed up today.
Hey, who?
Also-
You, camera guy. You look pretty. Get a Superman suit. Neck down.
I still couldn't get over the whole Hans and Franz muscly thing that looked.
In the suit?
Yeah, too much in that. But it was fun. It was a fun little romp. I'm glad I saw them. No shame there. So I'm now a Cinemark Movie Club member or whatever it is.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. It was cheaper to actually buy a membership and get the free ticket. It was great. And then the 20% off of the snacks and the 20% of my $1 t-shirts.
So 80%. 80-cent t-shirts.
I know. It's pretty impressive. Can't beat it.
So I was looking up the Superman cameo.
Oh, my Lanta.
Right.
It just says it wasn't Henry Cavill.
No.
We can confirm it was not Henry
Yes.
So bad news, Hellboy dropped from 67% from number 3 to number 10.
Yeah, I think Hellboy's over now.
I just didn't really feel a Hellboy reboot was needed.
I don't think another Hellboy movie was needed.
They were kind of enjoyable bad movies.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw them. Did I see them in the theater?
I know I did not.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
I bought one of them twice.
Oh, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
They had plans to have Henry Cavill, but scheduling conflict.
Ah, rats.
Yeah, that means I ain't
found
doing
who it
that.
was, so we'll have to,
No.
we'll have to check back next week.
No way.
So there's a small movie coming out this week.
There is true. There is a movie coming out that's very small this week. There's only 2 movies coming out, and one says limited.
So this movie called Avengers Endgame.
I've heard of it.
Do we have any predictions? Money predictions or
It
story
will be big.
predictions?
It will be long.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be angry with
Well,
this
that's
movie.
that's going to be my big question, because I think we can all agree that the Thanos snap is not going to remain.
What? Are you kidding me?
I would love if it all ends with Superman jumping from
Only
from
seen
DC
from the neck down.
From DC to Marvel, he goes around the Earth a bunch of times, and Lois Lane comes back out of the crater that was caused by the earthquake where a car slips in, and he saves not just her, but
Everybody.
the entire Marvel
I can
universe.
remember being angry, and I was like 7 when that movie came out. I was like, what in the... How does... No.
I've been
No.
avoiding all information about the movie because I really don't need to know anything
There are
that I
people
don't already know.
complaining about the script release and like 5 minutes of something coming out.
Didn't the whole movie leak from like another country or something? I thought
It's all sort of crazy thing.
Yeah, I don't click on any links. I don't read anything.
Yeah, people are, don't spoil it. I'm like, well, okay, spoiler alert, kids. Spider-Man is not dead. He's got a movie coming out. So
Wow, when does that movie take place? Could be.
I saw the link, by the way, and we'll go to that in a minute.
The link.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
We're not done with Avengers yet, don't we?
No. I was going to say, but so going along that, I mean, is there? I mean, even with a 3-hour length of movie, is there any kind of ending, any kind of explanation? I mean, we have to assume there's some sort of time travel or this quantum realm thing or whatever. Doctor Strange himself said, "What he saw."
We're in the end game now.
Saw them all, and there was only one where they come out okay.
Not good odds.
Just out of a
No.
trillion, bazillion.
I don't
Let's
like
look
it.
at this. You got any thoughts? Any ideas? Any guesses you want to make?
Spider-Man is not dead. I'll tell you that. People are going to be pretty upset. Like, I think there's a group of people who really believe that these heroes are dead, and I've been telling people, it's like a soap opera. No one ever really dies in a comic. Like, how many times has Wolverine been killed and he comes back and he's not dead?
Surprise.
I know. Again. What's the Uncle Ben is the only dead one for real?
Oh, and isn't what did they bring back Spider-Man's girlfriend? Didn't they accidentally kill her in a comic by writing the wrong word or something, and they never brought her back? Spider-Man way back in the day, Gwen Stacy or somebody.
Oh no, Gwen's been dead forever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's never came back.
I
Right.
think so. I think she's been dead since then.
But
Almost.
yeah, but there's
almost
not many
all the
people.
heroes
Yeah.
coming back.
No, there's not many
Gwen's
people.
dad's dead too. Captain Stacy. I just read that comic. It was pretty good.
We're almost out of time already.
What the?
But Kevin Feige says that, by the way, Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be the end of Phase 3, not Endgame. So that's
I guess he's coming back. I guess he's not dead.
Like I said.
Oh my gosh.
But it doesn't necessarily have to happen after. It could be or something.
Like Captain Marvel
something
was
could happen.
not current.
What did you think about Captain Marvel?
I liked it. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't. I mean, it's not bad. It's just so many of them are really good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not like great, you're like in the bottom half already.
Okay, I got you. I was just curious.
So real quick, as the bell rings, real quick, Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker trailer comes out. Big laugh at the end from Emperor Palpatine, and then everybody made
Allegedly.
a big deal. Well, then everybody made a big deal that he was in it. He came out on stage at that point at the Star Wars Celebration, and then they go, "Well, actually, the audio is from a previous movie, so who knows what's real." We already know Lando's coming back because he was in the
Yes. Been calling for that for 4 years. Just saying.
And by the way, the coming to America plot details have been uncovered. We'll discuss this next time. Apparently, Dave Chappelle may be joining the cast, but they did say, we were worried about this a few months ago. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall both signed up to do Coming to America 2.
Thank goodness.
So that's all the time we have for a shortened edition of Inside Media Weekly. A small movie coming out this weekend. Avengers Endgame. Prediction on money.
I'm predicting it'll be number 1.
Yes. Yes.
150 million, 200 million.
I think if you add up every other movie, it will not come close to beating Endgame.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree.
All right, we'll have to check the charts next time on Inside Media Weekly. Thanks for joining us.
And it will make over $200 million.